Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I'm happy that I finally got an opportunity, and I'm very, very excited to be to come to Busia. Mr. Speaker, I must inform you that it is my first time to come to Busia, though my grandfather applied his trade here. He was a timber business person here. And I also heard you, when you were making your remarks, speak about protocols and hierarchy. And maybe you may want to consult Senator Nyutu, Senator Wambua, Senator Karungo, Senator Murango, and they'll tell you that I also hold a substantive office of leadership in this House, though informal. Mr. Speaker, sir, the Maraba border point, the projection of the revenue that we intend to collect for the financial year 2025-2026 is about 12 billion. Mr. Speaker, sir, having collected...
There's a point of order from Senator Kongo Mugeni.
The Speaker, sir, I rise on a point of order to seek clarification from the Honourable Senator, who has just informed us that he holds a leadership position in this House. And Senator of Nyamira, I want to benefit, Mr. Speaker, by getting clarification from my good friend which position he holds in this House and benefit from that leadership position that he holds. May he put the record straight, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Medu.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, sir. I was very careful on the words that I used. I said an informal position, and I told you the people that I lead, and none of them has complained. Senator Kavini is one of them. So I am surprised that it is Senator Omugan, my cousin, who is complaining. And I hope my time was frozen. Sorry. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, if indeed we collect this kind of revenue from this Maraba border point, this is a cow that we are milking, a dairy cow, which in the words of the people of Muranga, would be a hybrid cow that we are milking from so much, and we don't want to invest on anything. Mr. Speaker, sir, if we indeed want to continue holding the bragging rights of an economic powerhouse in East Africa, Mr. Speaker, then there are certain things that we should not be speaking about at this age and point. Mr. Speaker, sir, the person who was sitting on that seat before you, Speaker Amason Jeffa Kingi, was the Minister for East African Community at my age. And Mr. Speaker, sir, I'm surprised because Senator Oburu has told us that the things that were being discussed in Parliament then are some of the challenges that we're speaking about now. It is such a sad state, Mr. Speaker, sir, that some government agencies that are operating on the one-stop border point, Mr. Speaker, which we have been dissuaded by some of our colleagues that it is not one point, that some of government agencies are not able to operate 24 hours a day and 7 days a week, Mr. Speaker. Some agencies are operating 8 to 5 and only Monday to Friday, Mr. Speaker. Let me just make this one last contribution. At this point of our time, Mr. Speaker, we should not be speaking about insufficient scanners of trucks that are being cleared to either go to Uganda or come to Kenya, Mr. Speaker, sir. We should actually be speaking about new technology that is being used at other places, Mr. Speaker. I've taken some little time to look at this scanner that has been spoken about by Senator Mungatana, the FS6000 scanner, NACTEC. Mr. Speaker, sir, this new technology that is being used in many other African countries, not even European countries, many other African countries, Mr. Speaker, sir, this specific scanner can scan up to 200 trucks in an hour. In the Maraba border, Mr. Speaker, there are only 600 trucks that use that border point every day, Mr. Speaker. So therefore, if you are to get modern scanners, it will be easy, it will be fast, and it will be efficient, Mr. Speaker, sir, for a truck to come from Kenya to go to Uganda, for a truck to come from Uganda to come to Kenya. If we continue speaking about free market and you don't know to invest, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Senator Joe Nyutu.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity to also contribute to this particular motion, and which I want to say right from the onset that I do support. Mr. Speaker, most of the challenges that we are having in this border post, and indeed other border posts, can, like has been said by those that spoke before me, particularly Senator Mongatana and Senator Medu, be resolved by investing in good technology. Mr. Speaker, there is a weighbridge somewhere near Ruiru, and I believe that you pass by as you go to Meru to serve your people. And you know that there used to be a lot of congestion there before technology was fully deployed there and utilized. These days, most of the trucks, Mr. Speaker, will be scanned at a distance, and there is a screen that gives them a go-ahead if they are not overloaded. And that has eased congestion along that particular, weighbridge. And this is something that has been tried and tested, and which should be done or copied at these border posts and other border posts, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the other challenge that we have is countries that are not comfortable with one another. I mean, countries that hold each other with suspicion, that any time a Kenyan is entering into Uganda, or there are some Kenyan goods entering into Uganda or into Tanzania, that the authorities in these other countries are always suspicious. There is no goodwill. Countries feeling insecure that they will let free movement of goods and services to happen, that there is any particular country that is going to roughshod, to reign over them or to take advantage of this. And I think, Mr. Speaker, it's important that we call upon these nations, particularly the heads of state, to treat us as one people. That when a Ugandan is entering into Kenya, when we are having goods being brought from Uganda to Kenya, that there is no suspicion, that there is no hostility, Mr. Speaker, so that we can be able to actualize this East African community. Mr. Speaker, I say this because we have had occasions of hostility even towards neighbors, even legally, Mr. Speaker. And we have been retrogressing as a community. Remember, Mr. Speaker, that some years back, not some years back, many years back, we actually used to have a common examination. And Mr. Speaker, I pray that Senator Medu and Senator Mugatana, because we have heard them in silence, that they may also allow us to be heard in silence. Mr. Speaker, we used to have, in these countries, we used to have East African Certificate of Education, which I think was the precursor to Kenya Certificate of Education before we came again to KCSE. And so we were somewhere many, many years ago, but we have retrogressed because of lack of trust amongst these nations, Mr. Speaker. We used to have, like Senator Oburu Odinga, the youth winger, said, a single currency. We may want to challenge the sitting heads of state to see to it that we have retrogressed and to come up with new ideas to make this integration of the nations, of these nations, even more efficient, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we cannot afford to have land that has been set aside but has not been utilized, Mr. Speaker. We are collecting a lot of revenue. Different countries are collecting a lot of revenue in this post, Mr. Speaker. You must, any rational human being, Mr. Speaker, will invest where there are returns. And so if there are returns in form of the revenue collected in this particular border posts, Mr. Speaker, we should also be able to reinvest the same. Make a good parking yard for these trucks. I mean, put up social facilities in those areas. I mean, and a fire brigade in each of these posts, Mr. Speaker. Because, like Senator Medu, who claims to have some leadership position somewhere, has said, you must feed the cow that you milk. And Mr. Speaker, we want to call upon our heads of state to trust one another. I mean, to lead us in trusting one another, because we are one people. We must be able to move freely. We must be able to move our goods freely in these countries, Mr. Speaker. But most importantly, to be underlined and that we want to underscore. It is the importance of investing in technology in order for us to save the man hours that are being wasted here by truck drivers, and their assistants, and each one of those who come to this board, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I support, because I see Mondegi Tuonaga also is requesting to speak.
Senator Joyce Korir.